Does your mom know you're watching this show?
I don't know. I guess. Welcome everyone to season 2 of the Friday Night BS show. I need to remind everyone that this show is rated R and is intended for a mature audience only. Also need to add that myself and Deana, just me and Deana tonight. Deana and I, or Deana, I don't know. Deana and me, I think is the proper way of saying it.
We
Yes,
are
yes.
not doctors.
Yeah, we are not doctors. We're not therapists. We're not
No.
EMTs. We're none of that stuff. I will give you mouth to mouth if you're attractive. Yes, I will do that. I will give you mouth to mouth if you're attractive. But other than that, our knowledge is from our life experiences. Any stats shown or talked about on this show come from websites in Google. So don't get mad at us. All right. So, here you
Blame
go.
the
Don't get,
Googles.
don't get mad at Jennifer's not with us tonight and no Mike, but it's Deana and me tonight. And we're going to give you the best goddamn BS show you've ever had.
Me and my shadow. Sorry.
Yeah, yes, me. Yeah, my shadow. My shadow's not a good guy. I'm gonna let you know that my shadow does things that he's not supposed to do. So,
That's drunk me. Drunk me does things that I don't want them to do.
yeah,
However, sometimes she cleans things and I'm okay with that.
yeah.
I
You
just
wake
wish
up, it's
she would
fucking
put
clean.
shit back where it goes. Yep. I'm like, it looks so shiny. Where'd everything go? And then you look in the drawers and it's just a hot mess.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for trying.
Yeah. Oh, we got a fun show. We got some fun topics tonight. We got some very weird news. Sorry. I mean, I was looking through the weird news, and you'll see when I show you why I was like, okay, we need to talk about this, because the first video is just the video to this story captured my attention. Let's put it that way. And that's a woman that spends $3,000 a month on tailored clothes to fit her big boobs, and she says it's exhausting. When you see them, you'll understand why. Yeah, 3,000 is a lot of fucking money. I mean, Jesus,
that's a lot of money. What are your boobs doing?
Yeah. Well, I thought about this, and I know everyone's a little bit different, and I don't even know if having a lot of money makes you do this even more or not. So, but like I started thinking, like, what is my clothes budget? You know, I mean, what do you think you spend on clothes a year, or is that too long?
Oh
A
God,
month?
a year?
Yeah.
A, a year? Maybe
Like,
like
how often
three,
are you
four hundred
buying your?
dollars.
Yeah, how
I
often do you
don't.
think
I
you're buying?
don't. I
Yeah.
like to thrift. I don't buy myself clothes.
Okay,
My
that still
daughter is
counts.
my size.
That still counts. Thrift if you're going to I mean,
Sure,
yeah.
thrifting, but yeah, but it's thrifting. I don't spend. That's the point. I don't like to spend a lot of money.
All
I
right,
like
but you're still
reviving old things.
you're still buying clothes, so they're new to
Sure,
you.
they're new to
So,
me.
yeah, but it still adds up. I mean, that's what I'm saying. How much do you think you
It's
spend?
not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah,
Not a lot.
I
I
started thinking.
couldn't quantify it for you.
I mean, I go through like
Um,
I go
I'm a
through like
bad
those little
lady for tracking
phases.
the
Yeah,
budget.
I kind of go through like those little phases. Like I know winter's coming, and then I'm like, okay, do I have enough jeans? Or how's my jeans look from last year? If they look like they're starting to fade out, or you know, I gained, God forbid, if I gained a couple pounds, you know what I mean? But
Oh,
I do that. So if like I'll go like in the wintertime, I'll usually buy myself like 2 or 3 pairs of 501s just so I have like a brand new pair, you know? A-
sure.
a- yeah, but I don't go like, okay, oh my God, I need a new jacket. I'm not that guy. I've never been that guy. Like,
No,
yeah.
no. I'm
And,
not that way either. I'll be like, hey, I found this really cute jacket at Goodwill for $12.
yeah,
Eh,
yeah, but it's like I said, that still counts. You sound like my
I'm sure
ex-wife.
it counts, but
I
I
got
can't like
it
I
there.
can't quantify it into a number for you. I mean, I share clothes with my daughter, so that
Yeah.
doesn't
No, that's
help.
awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So I've always been like that. I mean, it's like I'll go like, okay, I'm done. I'm tired of my t-shirts. And then I'll go and I'll just go buy a bunch of t-shirts. I know it's different for guys, and I know that, the essentials, t-shirts, underwear, socks. That's like the big three for us guys. I mean,
Sure.
we're gonna make sure we have those three things. I think everything else is just kind of a, I don't know. I don't want to say it may be spontaneous. It's like, like, oh wow, look at that shirt. Oh, I think I look good in that
Mhm.
shirt, and I go buy it. But
Sure, if it's an impulse like, "Hey, that looks amazing," I'm totally on board for that.
yeah, I mean, who do you think is more likely? Hold on, let me put this up before I finish this sentence. uh, who do you think is more?
Send your hate mail
Yeah,
too,
yeah, send your hate mail too.
not me.
Who do you think is more likely to see a commercial and go to the store and buy that thing, clothing wise?
Oh, absolutely. Unfortunately, it's women. It's a marketing situation.
Yeah,
And statistically, there are more ladies at home than men still.
yeah. Are more at home, more watching TV. I mean, I was
Mhm.
like thinking just now as I was saying that, I was just kind of like thinking like the commercials that are designed around men clothing wise, and like I'm picturing them, and it's like none of these scenarios that are in the commercials have anything to do with me. Like I'm not running around the park with my buddies, drinking beers,
There,
playing.
as a lady, there are two commercials that I continue to see in advertising on social media. It's the one with the boxers that hold your balls.
The hold your
That
balls.
is a commercial that I keep seeing. Oh, the girls keep saying, "Buy these boxers for your man. They hold
Yeah.
your balls." I'm like, I don't have balls. Are
Yeah.
you
I
sure?
don't
Are
have
you
balls.
sure?
Are you sure? Yeah, I mean, I can't think
And
of
then
any. Yeah, I can't.
right, and then there's that T-shirt that's supposed to like give the men a six
Oh,
pack.
the new
Why?
one. Yeah, the way it's
Yes,
cut. Yeah,
you know
I
what I'm talking about.
I
Oh, it
tried
gives them
that
a
shirt on,
I don't know.
and that new cut. I like that new cut. It makes sense because we're not. We've gotten to that point where we want that shirt to kind of do this and not hang out like normally. I tried a few of them on, and I kind of enjoy. I like the way they look when I'm wearing jeans because instead of just kind of lapping over my jeans, they're kind of fitting right into the that streamlined.
Really, it gives you a nice silhouette.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, but
I'm
yeah,
gonna have
I
to
was
look
like
into that.
picturing like the old Navy commercials, and I know they're all kind of tailored around you guys, And I'll be honest. I mean, when I was married, I did very little fucking clothes shopping, zero clothes shopping. I mean, I would come home and there were clothes. That's how it was when you're married, and I always wonder if
Really?
I can't imagine I was the only married guy that was in that situation where it's just like she just bought your stuff. I came home, oh yeah, that's a cool shirt. Maybe I wear it, maybe I don't. You know what I mean? I mean, God, I, the 20 years that I was married, I don't think I've ever bought myself clothes. They were just there. Like
Really?
she would just look in the closet, go, "You need jeans. You
And go,
need." Yeah.
ta-da!
Yeah, and I would come home and, they were there. Jeans were
Shopping
there,
fairy. Ta-da!
shirts were there. I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to put that poll up on the BS show because I would be kind of surprised to see how many guys that are married are actually going out and buying clothes for themselves. And
That's a very interesting statistic. I'd be interested if I
the only thing I could think of would be the sports side of it. I think guys do go and buy those sports shirts, like their
yes,
teams, the Rams, and I don't.
jerseys, the
Yeah,
hoodies, and
the
the
hoodie.
that. Yep.
Yeah, but I don't see I don't see guys. I think most guys that are out there that are married, I'm willing to bet just come home and go ta-da.
Right.
Like it's like I'll just they would be like kind of they would be like my bag would be just like kind of sitting at the edge of the bed, and she goes, "Hey, I just got you some new clothes," and I would kind of just you know go through them, and I kind of would decide,
Surprise.
yeah, maybe I'll wear that, maybe
On
I'll
your
wear.
credit card. Surprise.
Well, of course, of course. Don't get me in trouble. It's too early in the show. We're only 10 minutes in the show, and Deana's already trying to get me in trouble.
I'm,
No, Deana, no, bad girl.
I am just eating cliches. That is.
Uh, yeah, no, I'd be surprised. I think I will do that poll on the BS page and see, and just kind of just see how many guys are actually that are married that are actually doing their own clothes shopping. I mean, it'd be
I
kind
would
of an
be
interesting
interested
thing.
to see those
What
statistics.
else are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about mate choice copying in humans. This kind of blew me away. I kind of figured
Mind
this was
blowing.
going on because I think guys always talk. We've always talked about the having the ring, how much just having the ring takes you to that next level of attractionness to a female. Now they know, okay, he can commit, he can do this, he's a good guy. Somebody married him, and that makes him more attractive to the to women. But I didn't realize. So I kind of semi realized that yes, if I went to a party or I showed up with a bunch of friends and I had a female partner not there to be with me, but just around me, I noticed that yeah, it seemed like more women would come over to talk to me. Do you feel like? Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that because I got a lot of questions on that one.
John did
And
his homework.
and then what do you got, Deana? You got some topics you want to throw out there
I
tonight?
do have some topics. I want to talk about you all. We talked about having entertainment news, and
Yeah,
I wanted to talk about the wheel, man. The wheel is replacing Pat Sajak, and that
yeah,
show has been on my literal entire life.
yeah. I kind of in my mom loved that show. I don't know why. She just loved that show, and every time we would come in the
I
house,
know exactly why.
she would watch that show and Jeopardy, and I never got it. I never understood it. And but yeah, that show with him, him and Dana, right? The two.
Vanna, yes,
They're the two. I mean, and she's getting replaced too, right? Or she's fighting some kind of law. I don't know. Well,
she's um. We can get into that later. She
yeah, we'll
did
get it.
file a lawsuit for some things.
Yeah. And what else you got?
And then I had we need to talk about the worst celebrities, the most disliked celebrities.
uh, I thought about
Because
this one.
I have some. There's some people on this list that I need to talk about.
I love it when you go every time you do that when you
Mm,
look angry. Mm.
you know
Now
my
I
tells, John.
that's your tell right there. That's probably you when you're playing poker and you got a full
And
house.
I'm like,
Dina's all,
I got a grip.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'd be every time you do that, I'd be like, I'm out. No, she got him. She did the. Oh man. Yeah, so we got a lot of fun things to talk about tonight. It should be a fun show. We're going to jump right into the booby story. Let me pull it up here.
I love a good booby story. That's fun.
Hey, it's like anything involved with boobies is a good booby story.
I,
uh,
there's no downside to boobies.
yes, I just, that's a lot of fucking money. I mean, does she not wear the same thing
Oh,
twice? I mean, that's what kind of threw me
oh.
off. So let me present, and those that are watching, you might need to step back away from the TV screen. You might take your eye out on this one. Hold on here.
Oh dear Lord.
My goodness, my goodness. Some people. Can I blow this up? I can blow it up.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lord is right. There she is. This lady is spending $3,000 a month on clothes every month because of her. What do you want to call them?
Ample,
I don't want to call them cans because
ample,
I'll get in trouble for calling them cans. Send your hate mail too.
ample bustier.
Oh my God, I cannot be comfortable to walk around with like that. It
Oh
can't.
dear Lord.
And I know.
You
All
gotta
right,
have back problems.
I am not going to pretend like men do not like boobs. I know men like boobs, but that is just extreme. That is
That's a lot of
extreme.
boobs.
That- those boob have their own zip code. She's
Yeah.
a model with a double G size boob. G's, people, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
honey.
She has splashed out 3,000 each month on clothes tailored to fit her large chest. The influencer, of course, she's an influencer. Come on.
Yes.
Who goes by
What?
the name of Yeti Beauty, says finding clothes that fit her can be a complete nightmare. I bet. Jesus Christ. She gets her outfits tailor made in China. China's like, we're running out of material.
Right. It needs to
To
be shaped like this.
I love this part. I love this part. She's getting her outfits tailor made in China so she can avoid any wardrobe malfunctions.
Oh, that is not avoidable at all.
That is, those are the size of a small child, and if they were to have a wardrobe malfunction, she probably, I'm not gonna. I'll get hate mail sent to me. Yeti says she's not giving her real name, unfortunately, which is fine. I wouldn't tell anybody. Has to deal with a
Well,
daily negative comments online about her big breasts, and says this only gets worse during the summer. I wonder why. I wonder why it gets
ooh, I can't imagine.
worse. Jeez. Jeez. I'm
Gee,
thinking that's like
jeez.
the material the material alone on her top has to be this equivalence of a single bed. Sheets of on a single bed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My
Oh,
boobs are so
goodness.
large, I
I
can't.
feel bad for her spine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And if I will show you pictures of her. Let me pull up this picture.
Some
Say
more.
open. Oh no, don't do that, John. I don't want to save anything. Saving. Save. I don't want
What's
to
in your
save.
search history? I
I
don't
don't.
want to
Yeah.
know. Never mind.
And I'm going to show you a picture of her here. I mean, and I'm going to give it to her. I mean, she's not like
She's
heavy,
not she's not making this up either. Like this is a problem for her.
right? I mean, she's not. I mean, she's not
She's
like
not obese.
obese.
No,
Thank you.
she's not like she's curvy. I'm not
She's
going to say she's not curvy in a sexy way, but damn, that's got to hurt your back,
yeah.
girl.
That's just. I mean, okay now. I'm going to read. I'm going to continue reading this article because I'm kind of curious if this is just natural or this is something she did on her own. Because that changes my whether or not I should. It sounds bad, but it's whether or not I should feel sorry for her. You know,
Oh yeah.
am I being an asshole saying that
No, I
or
completely
yeah?
agree with you.
Okay,
If that's
that's
something she did to herself,
all
like
right.
this is your cross to
Yeah,
bear.
yeah.
But I don't think that it is. I think that was natural.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody asked for that. Drew Barrymore had breast reduction surgery. That is her plastic surgery checkbox.
Yeah,
She had breast surgery because her boobs were too damn big. And I can't blame her.
yeah.
That is not good for your back.
She says, my boobs are so large I can't fit in my car, but I still want them bigger. Okay, now, oh, no. See, all right. No,
She ruined it with the last bit of
she
that
ruined
sentence.
it. That and the fact that she is trying to get into a pink Lamborghini.
All right. Show for show.
A hot
Oh, show.
Lamborghini. All right, now I don't. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this the same? Oh, this is another lady.
Oh,
Oh,
there's more of these.
holy! All right,
All right.
I gotta save that picture and open it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the female people out there, but yeah, here we go.
I'm not. I'm on board with this.
All
I
right,
want to
all
see.
right,
I'm
all right, all
interested.
right, all right. Here we go. I guess this is another lady.
Oh my lord. Her nipples are popping out of the top of that. She particularly chose a small by like 9 sizes bra.
Well, I'm
So that
thinking that's
her
the biggest
nippies,
that's the biggest that's made. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's the biggest that Victoria's Secret could make.
that is the secret Victoria couldn't give you.
Yeah, like I said, and now if these are God given, I feel bad for her. I understand genetics, whatever you want to call it. If it's just something that happened. But if if you're going to complain
I
about
feel like that second girl, not so much. That was not natural.
no, no. That's someone saying holding up a basketball and
Mamma mia!
yeah, do you want them this size?
Right?
Literally holding up a
You're like
basketball.
grapefruit or a
Uh,
basketball.
do
She
you
went
want a
basketball to the
yeah
12th degree.
yeah? The plastic surgeon said to her, "Do you want to float if you fall in water? Okay, this is what you get." You never want to
Oh
drown in your
Lord.
life. These are what I'm going to give you right here. Yeah. Yeah, and she is, yeah, and then too, that girl too as well, not obese, not really obese. I mean, just,
She's not obese at all. She's not even a little thick. Those are fake boobs.
yeah. And this one,
Those are fake. The
of
first
course,
girl, at least the curves looked like they matched the
yeah,
unfortunately
yeah.
top heaviness of her butt.
Of course, there's one of her in the water swimming.
Of course there is.
Oh, it won't let me
Are
open
they
it.
your poor chin?
Stop, John. Take that image out of your mind, John. Take that out of your Oh, hold on. And again, I'm not making fun of this lady. I mean, if this is
I
what
might
she
be.
wants, fine. But don't complain to me that you can't get in your Lamborghini because your boobs are too big.
Yeah.
I,
That sounds like a you problem.
yeah,
That's too much.
that's a you.
That's too much. You look like a human cartoon character. That is
Oh, what
too
was
much.
Deana? What was the in Roger Rabbit? What was her name?
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica.
Yeah, had plenty money in 1920.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Again, not yeah. If this is, the other one lady's story may be a little bit different, but it's to me, like I said, if this is God given, then I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you.
I feel bad for you and
Yeah.
your spine.
Yeah.
Your spine probably needs a chiropractor, and you probably need a little.
Yeah. You're gonna need a second coffin just for the boobs.
I wasn't going there, but go for it.
It's just the coffin is gonna go straight and then go.
Coffins can go like this, like coffin shaped, but then there's like this mirror.
They're just a big bump. Just
because gravity.
It's just a big bump in the coffin. It's just straight, and then right to the chest area. Just go. Whoop.
It's so coffin shaped, and then bubbles.
Hold on.
Oh dear Lord.
Go get your hair cut. Hey, hold on. Make sure you tell them how you want it cut. All right. Be specific. I don't want to hear no bullshit. If you get a bowl cut and get angry.
Party in the back.
Yeah. Let's see what else she had here before we jump out of this story. She says I have no
mullet. It's on you. Sorry.
if you come back with a mullet, yeah. This lady's the first one's out of the UK. I get told to put my breast away. Who the hell? How do you tell? I'm sorry. Who goes up to this lady and tells her to put her breast away? Where am I going to put them?
Can you put your titties away for me?
Yeah, where do you want me to put them? It's not like they come off and I can put them in my fucking purse. Oh shit! I'm sorry for it. She gets told that. Even though what I wear is not even that bad, she says. They just hate seeing cleavage. I mean, how can you not see cleavage? I mean,
It's all over you at this point.
It's just fucking
You
screaming
might as
at you.
well tattoo cleavage on your fucking face.
I mean, okay, I'm looking at some of the other pictures now. It's going to be absolutely impossible not to see her coming from down the street, and it's just there's no way. I mean, I'm going to pull like these are her daily stuff she's wearing, so if she's walking around like this, you're going to get people
Okay.
saying,
Yeah. Yes. We're gonna say things.
yeah.
You know my tells. What is that? That's not a corset. That's I guess if she was wearing it as a correct corset, her boobs would be like in her face like this.
I don't. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. No, she couldn't. She couldn't walk. She'd be
No,
blinded.
you can
She'd be blinded by the light.
blinded.
By the light, blinded by the corset.
Shut up like a douche.
It says according to
Oh Lord.
Yeti. How would you say
You would have to
YA?
be a Yeti to have boobs that big.
Yeah, it says men will act differently after noticing, after a not. Oh God, I don't want to even read this. I'm gonna get in trouble for just reading this. She had
Send your hate mail too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. I just read it in my mind and said, "Don't read it out loud, John."
Just don't. It's a disaster waiting to happen.
All right, Deana, you're walking down the street with your man. And your man, and she's coming.
It's a race to see who says "damn" first.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Are you saying "damn" before your man says "damn"?
Probably.
You'd be like, "Damn."
I'm like 98% sure I'm the one going "damn" first.
Damn. The guy's doing this one. He's trying to look away. Did you notice this?
Right?
And the guy always notice what, hon? I didn't notice anything. And if any guy that says I didn't notice anything, if she's walking down the street and he says that, he is full of shit. He is full of shit. Let's see what else she has here before we jump out. It says, I received messages on social media from my followers telling me that due to my confidence in myself, they're unable to be themselves or whatever. Love the curves and wearing what they want to wear. I love receiving those types of messages. It really puts a smile on my face. Oh, come on.
I'm sure it puts lots of things on your face.
The guys are saying that because they want the other picture. They want to see without the corset on there or whatever. Yep. They're gonna. Yeah, it's the same thing where I'm not gonna go there, John. Hate mail, John. Hate mail. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Deana, do you want to do the celebrity thing, and we'll move on to
let's do the celebrity thing.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Let's talk about sex. You and
baby,
me.
Let's talk about you
and me.
No, oh wait, how do I share my screen?
Present.
Way to do this.
You hit the present button.
And then you share.
And then share.
Ooh, and I have a second monitor set up.
So look at you go.
Fancy.
He's on my list. He's on my list. That guy right there.
He is on my list of like way not liked celebrities, and he is taking over for Pat Sajak.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be him. What else? What else can that fucker do? He does everything.
Well, he does. He took over for Dick Clark, and I'm pretty sure he has the whatever cloning gene they put in Dick Clark as a sample, because this man is not aging. He is 48 years old. He looks like he did when he was 32. This shit ain't fair.
I mean, he was likable and lovable on American Idol in the very, very beginning.
He was kind
And
of likable on American
yeah,
Idol.
yeah. I mean, he kind of showed, sincerity. He was always, he was really loving the way he treated the people that came in and out, even the ones that were mad at Simon and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. He was just like, I mean, he was on the front line. He wanted to dive into people's emotions,
Yeah, I think
but he
with
also
him, yeah,
tried to wave at Stevie Wonder.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, I think if I remember the story correctly, I remember he went like he noticed the attention got to him, like he thought he was bigger than the show, that he was that
yeah,
important,
absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
I think that's what got him kicked out. I think he came back with some stupid, outrageous number that he wanted to be part of the show, and Simon's like, "Bye."
That's
But
what Simon does.
yeah, but I think if it was probably like 5 or 6 years ago, I finally was like, dude, this fucking guy's everywhere. He does
He
everything.
really is. Like he peppered himself everywhere real fast out
Yeah.
of nowhere.
Yeah. I put him on my list. He's up there. I put him in. He's probably top 10. He's in my top 10.
Oddly, he is not on the list of celebrities.
What's that?
He is not on the list of hated celebrities. People
Oh
like him. I don't
yeah.
know why. His
That's right.
smug face is super punchable, but still, people like him. He's good enough.
Well,
He's
you know
smart
what?
enough. And gosh darn it, people like him.
And you know why I think too. Now that I kind of think about it for a second, there, Rob Lowe. He's Rob Lowe. He's just the newer version of Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
Ah, if Rob Lowe was doing it, I would have way less mean things to say if it was Rob Lowe.
But he's the same thing, like you brought up the age thing. I mean, he doesn't age. Rob doesn't age.
He
Fucking
doesn't
he.
age. Dick Clark didn't age. This is
No.
my like they're android. They're not real
Yeah.
people. This can't be real. How do you not age and then you just freaking die and Ryan Seacrest takes over?
Well, with certain
There's
men,
a glitch in the matrix.
you can start seeing it in his throat. You notice you can see the age is starting in guys' throats.
Um,
You see how his throat is kind of wrinkly like a chicken. I know they got a name for that. I forget what it's called. It's not chicken throat, but I know it's got a name for it.
it's got to be turkey as
Turkey. There it is. Turkey something. Yeah. Yeah. I can see where he's loved by America. And like I said, I think a lot of it had to do with that the way he presented himself in the early days with American Idol. Just very sincere, caring,
Very
loving.
much.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
That was the end. I showed you the picture. That was the end.
That's the only guy you hated,
Oh,
or you
oh
just
no, I have more things that I hate. That was just the Ryan Seacrest part. Apparently, also, if we're
that was just a
TMZing this shit,
I just
if we're
hate that.
TMZing this shit, that oh yeah, of course. But Vanna did do there was a lawsuit against what is it, Peacock, whatever channel they're on, because she's been making $3 million a year, solid for the last like decade. And Ryan Seacrest got hired on. She's like, no, I've been on this show forever. You're giving me more than 3 million. And good for her. Good on ya, because
They want to see her. People want to see Vanna turn in those
people
fucking
want to
letters.
see her.
Yeah.
She changes dresses like 3 times every episode, and those are not easy to wear dresses.
No. I think a lot of people don't realize that recordings, that the way they do those shows, they go for 12, 13 hours. They just keep
They
recording.
do.
Yeah, until they're done and tired. They'll record 5, 6 episodes before the end of the day on that show.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Right.
What did she end up getting?
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that
I got
part.
it.
I just saw that there was.
Yes, as TMZ confirms that Vanna's White salary is $3 million a year, and that she hasn't gotten a single pay increase for the last 18 years.
Yeah. to be a woman in show business, to be a
Wow.
woman in any business. Good for her for being like, you know what? This is bullshit.
And it
Mm-mm.
has been reported that Sajak earns 15 million for just working
Mhm.
48 days a year. Holy shit.
Can you imagine? And he has to put on one suit. One.
Eh, but don't you I mean they were so close. Don't you think she asked him at some point in time and he just didn't say anything? Or do you think she knew this whole time that he was making that
I
kind of money?
don't know. I don't know. Here's the thing, like in jobs, most of the time you're
You're not allowed.
discouraged from
Yeah.
telling people what you make. And
Yeah.
I'm sure when that hit the media, she went, "What the actual fuck?" And I can't blame her for being, "I need more money."
I mean,
Because three
all
million a
right.
year is a
Let
lot
me
to live off of.
let me put this up before I
But
say what I'm going to say.
you can send your hate mail to me. I don't give a shit. Bring
She
it,
didn't
bitches.
really do much. All she did was turn the letters.
I mean, that's not true. But bustiers and corsets are never gonna give you up.
Hate me the way you're not, but all she did was turn those letters. I mean, she wasn't reading anything out. She never had to read anything
I
out.
mean, and touchscreens happened a long ass time ago for her.
Yeah.
She was doing bing, bing, bing,
Yeah.
and it was all pretend. You're not actually touching a touchscreen.
Right.
They weren't actually flipping the letters. That was
Yeah.
pre-planned.
I'm
It
gonna
was
say
scripted.
hate me for whatever, but yeah, I think 3 million's a lot of money for just standing there and just doing that. I mean, I can maybe, and then again, let's think about this. I mean, 18 years, I get it. Well, fuck. I
That's a
mean,
long time. That's a
why would you?
person's lifetime.
I mean, if you were going to say something, you should have said something 15 years ago. Why now? 18 years in, and let's
Well,
be honest,
maybe
it's
that's the first time the media released how much he was making, and she threw a fit. And I can't blame her.
that is insane. Holding out for 50% of Pat. She wants 50% of what he was making now to stay on
Can
the
you
show.
blame her? That's a national treasure.
And yeah, but I mean, all right, let's
She's
again
got. She's asking for
the hate
half.
mail signs up there, but I mean, there's going to be a point in time where oh God, I can't help saying this. She's not going to be very attractive, and people are not going to want to see
Oh,
a,
that's where you're going with
a
it.
65-year-old Vanna White, with carpal tunnel syndrome, turning to pushing.
Send your hate mail to me because how do you get carpal
And
tunnel
let's
syndrome?
keep in mind HD TV 4K Vanna White and what is she? She's in her 60s already, right?
She's almost 60. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
almost 60.
So she still looks very good. Still, I need to get rid of this chick with the big boob pictures on my screen here. That's got to go. Yeah. I mean, I think she's thinking, "Hey, I can't do this much longer." No, she's 66.
I'm sure she in her 60s?
She's
I thought she was
66
still.
years old, and
Wow.
she does
I
still look great.
Amazing. You know what? I saw a thing that said that on his last episode, Pat Sajak's daughter did Vanna's job
Yeah,
and she looks amazing. And if Pat Sajak's daughter did Vanna's job after Vanna went, I'm retiring also. I'm
yeah,
okay with that because she looks gorgeous. Gorgeous.
yeah. I mean, sh I'm gonna say it. It's $3 million to not even turn the letters anymore, just touch the damn screen.
They're touchscreens. You're going,
She doesn't have to read any of the
not even
questions
a
out.
third.
Yeah,
Nope.
she doesn't have to do nothing. She basically stands
But
there.
she does have to wear all those amazing, ridiculous ball gowns. Have you
Yeah,
tried?
I get that
Have you
part. I
tried a
get that.
corset on? It's not. It's not a pleasant moment
I
ever.
get that. I get that part. I just think it's not it. Oh, man, I'm gonna get in trouble. It's she's not doing anything, and I mean, could they get anybody
Not,
else to stand
not
up
doing
there?
anything.
But I mean, Dina, can they have just another? Can another attractive woman go up there and start doing that? Yes, might be some. Uh,
I absolutely agree with you.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
anybody could walk into that position at any time. A monkey could do
yeah,
that job.
yeah.
Send your hate mail.
Yeah, send your hate mail to Dina because she said it. I, like I said, if she would, I think her opportunity may still be there because it is Vanna White and she's still part of that show. And let's be
It's
honest, they're
it's a treasure.
yeah.
It's been that show's been on as long as I've been alive.
All right, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay,
1981.
all right, Wheel of Fortune
Yeah.
viewing demographics. Wheel of Fortune viewers demographics. Uh,
Unemployed people and people over 80.
I'm
Am I wrong?
trying to pull it up.
People in bars after 4 o'clock.
Demographics. We are looking at plus 65. So it says the Wheel of Fortune viewers is the oldest age bracket that the Nielsen's track. It's a 65 plus. So, wow. Yeah. So, I mean,
Wow.
yeah, wow. Wow. Nobody really watches that show, I guess. But again, that group is still the group that's not really internet. They're not on the internet. They're not, on social media. They may be on Facebook, but basically to go on there and see what the grandkids are doing and blah, blah, blah. They weren't that group that was playing Farmville and all the other fucking
Nope.
nonsense games. So TV is still a big thing to them. Like my mom. I mean, maybe that's probably there. My mom's started watching that show. Fuck, since the beginning. So, and she stopped watching it till the day she died. So, and she was 70. So yeah, 80. I'm 70. She was 82, 83. So yeah. I mean, I think again, like I think if she would have said something maybe 15 years ago, I see the network just saying, fuck yeah, here's a check, baby.
Here's
Yeah, you want to make, another 3 million a year or whatever. What did they
settlement.
what number did they throw at him for to take over the show? Did they say by any chance?
Oh, don't ask me questions like that. I
Hold
already
on.
know the
I
job.
will look it up. Ryan Seacrest, you bastard. Ryan Seacrest's
You
salary
bastard.
on Wheel of Fortune. What does he come up with? Holy mother of God.
You can't
28
say holy
million.
mother of God and then just leave me hanging.
28 million for each season of Wheel of Fortune.
Holy Nike balls.
Schneike Balls is right. That little son of a bitch is already worth
You're Ryan
$450
Seacrest.
million. $450 million net worth. His net worth. Good for you. Good for you. You son of a
Good
bitch.
on you, mate. You motherfucking
Yeah,
bastard.
yeah, yeah.
Nobody
Hey,
likes you anyways. But
is he
he's not
even
even on
married?
this list.
Because
I
he can't
don't
possibly.
know.
He
If you
cannot
were
be
him, would
married.
you be married?
He
No.
couldn't be. He's never home. I mean, he'd be like the last guy I would marry if I were a woman. Well, maybe I would because he's never home, but he's never home.
The
Are you
gardener
married? Yeah.
and the pool boy look
Yeah.
very enticing.
Yeah. He's home like 3 days a year. He's
Yeah.
all, yeah. He has never been
Can we
married. Yeah.
He's
He
never
was,
been married. Just like
nope.
oh, so he took the smart step instead of being like all Donald Trump about himself.
Yeah. He's from Georgia. He's 5'8". And it looks
Oh,
like, I
he's
think
short.
he's 5'8". He's
Five
below the
eight is
he's
short.
he's below the average, Dina. You will not date him.
I don't even want him. I won't date him. He's too tiny. I
uh,
can't throw you like a taco off into Lake Michigan. That's not
uh,
allowed.
girlfriend. Let me type girlfriend in there. Is he hooked up? He is hooked up with someone named something Paige Pet Koski. I don't know how you say her name. Let me pull up a picture here. Hold on. She's attractive. She's very attractive. I'll take that back. He's doing well for himself. Hold on.
How old is she?
That's
what I thought you'd say.
She is much. Well, I don't know. She doesn't look. I don't
12.
know.
She's 12.
12.
She's 19.
She just graduated from high school. No, no, she's not that. She doesn't look like. She doesn't look like she's.
I need a picture. Wait, hang on.
I'm pulling it up. She was born in. No, she was no. No.
Oh, I'm already worried about this, and I'm going to Google
She
it
was
myself.
born October 29th of 1997. Yeah, I think he went a little young there.
She's 26 years old.
Oh my God.
26.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, no, is she 36? I can't do math right now. Jesus Christ.
She's young. That's her right there.
She's still way too young.
Yeah. Hold on here, Ken. No. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, Poochie. Yeah, she's 97. So
97, so she's 9.
God, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
No, she's 26.
Huh?
Because my daughter was born in 2007, so 10 years before that, she's
26. 26 years old.
And
good for you, you bastard.
Ew.
Good for you, Ryan. Good for you, buddy. You just added some respect. Oh, well, no, okay, he's not that bad. He's 48.
He's not that bad.
That's not
48.
Bad. Yeah, he's 48.
She's 26. He's 48.
What's the math thing, right? Half your age plus 7?
That is not in that parameter.
half your age plus 7.
Wait, I'm doing math. Wait, I'm gonna
do your math. Get that math thingy out there.
I don't even do math, but here
I don't do math.
For this, I will do math.
Yeah, so if you do 48 and hold on here, clear that.
48
divided by 2 is 24 plus
divided by 2.
Yeah, she's right in the mark. She's right there. He's safe. He's safe. It's half your age plus 7, or what is it? Half your age plus
7 is 31.
He's close, Deana. He's close.
26 and 31 are not close.
It's close. It's close.
That is not close. That's
Let's
not
just
even
be happy.
ballpark.
Let's just be happy that a celebrity is dating someone that isn't under 18. Let's just be happy there. Okay. Let's just be happy that she's an adult. Let's just be happy she's an adult. She can get on a plane without parents.
She can get on a plane without.
She can go see a rated R movie without her parents. She can do all those things. So it's all good. It's all good.
Well,
yeah. I mean,
this might be a little dark, but she can also post naked pictures of herself.
That's right. She can go on Playboy. Mm-hmm. She can order alcohol. She could buy a pack of cigarettes if she need be. I mean, she can vote.
And she can publish her naked body to the rest of us. Thank you.
That's good. She's good. She's good. I'll let her have that one. She's good. She's old enough to not get yourself put in jail. So good for you, Ryan. Good luck with that. Make sure you take your pills. Take your pills. Make sure you take your pills.
You're a condom. Condoms are great.
Oh no. She looks like the type that's trying to trick him to getting on top. If you know what I'm saying there. She's trying to get pregnant. She wants to be on top.
Yeah, she wants a boy.
No. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean.
Yes, that's how that works.
if she's on
Go
top,
for it.
he can't push her off. So, and he can't,
That's also fair.
slide out of there. Try to slide out of
Does he
there.
own any neckties? Oh wait, probably lots of them.
All right, let's jump into the mate choice copying in humans. Now, let me put this thingy up here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it, Deana? Right there. There it is.
I don't know.
I
Button.
found
That's
I
funny.
found it. I found it. Very interesting thing. I was like I said before, it was something. There you go. That looks good. You can't show yourself on camera though. This shows you like it. Okay, your mom's not going to be mad.
I don't know
You think you want? Is that what you wanted?
what happened.
Did you? Is that what you wanted? I'm asking.
I haven't
He
seen
didn't see it. He hasn't seen it yet. How do you get a haircut and not see it? I like it because it's summertime, Bubba. There you go. Yeah, this like I said at the beginning of the show, I kind of thought this was true. Like I said, everybody knows about the ring thing, right? Guys that wear rings seem to be more attractive to other women because they see the ring, they see which is so terrible on you guys.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
If he's wearing a ring, he's married. He should be off limits. But I don't understand why that is. I get it. That's somebody that has made a commitment. So and all this, but why would you want to be the woman that breaks that commitment? You know what I'm saying? It's like all of a sudden now this guy is very attractive because he's got a wedding ring on. But this is talking about how, and this is not just women because men do the same thing. So it's not just women that do this. Where we can see it looks good. I like it. So,
I told him a completely different thing.
yeah, it looks good.
No, I'm done.
Hold on, my grandson needs to say something to me. Go away, child. Go away, child. Yeah, and this is not something just women do. Men do this as well. I've started thinking when I was younger, and yeah, we had that one girlfriend that we was a friend, someone we hanged out with all the time. We never considered that person dateable, but as soon as she showed up with another guy, now all of a sudden we're all like, oh, why not us, or why not me, or she became even more attractive to us. Have you fallen into that? Has that ever happened to you where you had the buddy and you never really considered him, and then but all of a sudden, he shows up with some chick at a party and you're just like, oh, son of a bitch.
It's a classic like 80s cliche movie. Like I just dropped my face in the cliche of that moment. It's very classic 80s cliche movie. Time out.
Yeah, yeah, it's every what's his name? Who did all the 80s movies, Dina? I forget his name.
Anthony
16
Michael Hall.
Yeah, no. The actual writer, the director of 16 Candles,
Oh
Breakfast Club, all those movies were done by the same guy here. Director of
hang
16
on.
Candles. I have it. John Hughes. John Hughes.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
There's no Sherman, Illinois.
It's amazing how many movies that guy has done. But yeah, it goes into depth. It kind of explains and it was funny to me is I didn't realize that it was also a trait of other things on Earth, like flies. I had no idea that flies actually did this. That a female fly would avoid another fly until another female fly was there, and it's like all of a sudden that female fly would think, all right, I need to get. Oh, I hate saying this. Hold on. Oh, it's already up. I need to get pregnant.
Yeah.
I need to get pregnant. And that bitch is in the way.
Lady wants to get her eggs on.
Yeah. And I guess birds, some birds that are also associated with this, a few other things. But it's just it's kind of weird. I started thinking to myself too, as well. It's like, even now, like now that I'm, out and about doing things and going drinking and stuff. And I started to think, okay, do I need now to just or just pay someone to stand next to me? No, I don't want to date you. I don't want to just stand next to me. That's going to be the new thing guys are going to do, is just, hey, I'm going to hire you, buy you dinner and stuff, but just stand next to me at the bar, or we're out drinking, so I look more attractive to other women out there. Oh shit! What do you think, Deana?
What? Where's? Huh? What? Huh?
Huh? What? Where? What? The present study was tested on whether women perceived men to be more attractive when men were presented with another female date or consort, uh, uh, whatever you want to call it. They were presented alone when they were standing there alone. And I get it. If a guy's just standing there alone, what are the chances you're going to go up and talk to him, unless he's super attractive?
If a guy's standing there alone but has a ring on, you are asking for drama. Do not do that. Pay a mother fluffing attention.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I that part I don't get. I really don't. I mean, I think that's a different type of woman that. Oh God, here we go.
Maybe, and to those dudes that are putting their wedding ring in their pocket,
You
don't do
bastards. Yeah, you guys
that. You
think about
motherfuckers.
it.
It's a two-sided thing, but to as a mating situation, do I think that's out of the possible realm of things? No, absolutely. Chicks and dudes both like that secretive moment. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, do you? I don't know how to eat, but do you think it's just it's something genetic? It's like it's embedded in our
I don't know
genetic,
if it's
in a
I don't
where
know if it's
where
genetic.
like it's part of us, just like how, well, like certain animals will do certain things depending on different situations, because it's just kind of, they know it's embedded in their DNA to do certain things. And I always wonder, because I don't think it's like every woman that does this, but uh, it almost, like this study with the numbers, it almost feels like, Deana, I lost Deana. Deana is gone. Deana is having technical difficulties. Try to come back. Are you done, Deana? Well, Deana will come back eventually. Yeah. No. So, it was an interesting study. I'll put I will put the copy this and paste it. Or did my internet go bad? Which happened here? Hold on here. I will put it in there. We lost Deana. Yeah. So, yeah. Now my internet is acting up here. Hold on here. Let me see what happened here. Oh, that's weird. Uh-oh. Why is my internet doing this? Hold on. Am I losing my connection too? T D. Uh-oh, there she is. She's back.
Ah,
You're back.
we,
You're back. Well, mine was starting to do something too. I was like freaking out there.
yeah.
I was starting to freak out because mine started doing something. Yeah. And so, I mean, do you think it's just that instinct and I hate saying like mating, like the mating, it's like they feel like they see someone that they have never been attractive to, but now they see someone else there, like something kicks in, like I don't want to say hormones, but like primal, like something primal in you,
Yeah,
in
I'm
us.
not saying it's outside of the realm of
Yeah,
possibility. Look,
yeah.
people have weird fetishes. People like
Well,
feet.
I don't
People
think it's
like
like a fetish thing. I just think it's something that's kind of like,
isn't it though?
no, I don't, because I think a fetish is a little bit different than mating. because that's what I feel like. It's like a mating ritual. Like it's something like 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 the lion. Oh God, I forget how this
Like
works. Like
how, like, okay, so a lion has a bunch of lionesses as his pride, and if
yeah,
a younger lion challenges the master of the pride, that's like he has to fight him to the death, and if he doesn't die but loses, he has to go mooch off another pride,
yeah,
right?
yeah, something like
Or
that. That
like or like how penguins choose one mate for the rest of forever, and
those
that's a psychological thing. Those
right,
penguins are making the rest of us look bad, those
right.
bastards.
Yeah, I mean that's how I kind of was like thinking of it. It's like it's it's something primal is what I like to think. I think it is. It's just I think it's like you're seeing you haven't seen that opportunity until you see someone else in that area or taking that away from you, and now all of a sudden like something like kicks in and you're just I'm not saying you like for me, let's take the attraction part out of it because I think that's all bullshit anyway. I don't think it has anything to do with now all of a sudden you're attracted to that person. I think it's deeper than that. I think it's that primal instinct of breeding that maybe she doesn't want to be a breeder or whatever. Oh man, I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this one. But I not that she wants to have sex with that guy and breed and have children, but it's like something kicks in hormonally, I guess, that it's like that's my territory, or I don't know how to put it. I'm not a fucking doctor.
Instinctually, no, I get it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's an instinctual thing. Like it's an animalistic thing.
yes, yes, yes. That's where I'm going with it. I think the attraction part is bullshit. Either you're attracted to somebody or not. I think just having someone else standing next to you shouldn't it shouldn't change someone's opinion whether or not you're attractive to that person now because you have someone. I just think it's something deeper than that that goes on between even men and women. I think because men do this too. Men do it all the time. You know, they'll see someone for years and years and never find that person very attractive, but all of a sudden now she's with somebody else, and now like you're thinking, well, oh, I missed my opportunity. You do something stupid, you try to hook up with her, and you ruin not just your friendship and everything else, and you take her away, possibly taking her away from actually some other commitment that she may have had that was way better than what you were going to give her in the first place. You're just trying to fill that primal need that you thought now I can't have her. Sit, boo boo, sit. This show got really scientific.
It sure did.
uh, yeah, that's what I think of it. I don't think of it as like I think now. I don't see how you go in with beer goggles and now all of a sudden she's very attractive. You know, you either at that point in time you see somebody you've already made that decision. I think you
Right.
yeah
That's isn't that like a statistical thing that like a woman figures out whether or not she wants to sleep with a man within the first like 7 seconds of
yeah
meeting them?
yeah. And I don't think that math changes just because Sarah's standing next to me. You know what I mean?
I don't think so either.
I that's why I'm thinking it's got to be more something that's primal. It's part of our DNA, and whether or not you like it or not. That when you see that person with somebody else, now you feel like you're you know. I hate saying it, but you know what I'm saying. I don't.
I know what you're saying though.
You can't make babies with that person if she's with somebody else, you know?
Yeah, no. It's not a like, hey,
Yeah.
let's communal.
Yeah.
That's
I think
that's a
it's
different breed of
deeper. I think
creature.
it's primal. I think it's something that comes down to yes, breeding. And I think maybe we all have that and it was just something genetically inherited in all of us to, you know, to go out and be fruitful. Hey,
And multiply.
that's what it says in the Bible. Go out, be fruitful, and multiply. So
Ah.
I always say I always laugh because when I bring that up, I always bring up the fact that with that just that sentence right there in the Bible, it's impossible to preach marriage because you're telling people in the Bible's telling you to go out and be fruitful and
And
and multiply.
oh, boo boo.
So I get how the
It's the
Mormons want
most like
7 or 8 wives and all that shit, but maybe it was you still got to
for
feed
all the
those people.
virgin
You, st-
raisins.
you still got to feed those kids, man.
Yeah, that too. Or
Yeah,
slave them, and well, I mean, you got to figure too that that was all written in a time where like the plague was
yeah.
like you had 7 children, 5 of them didn't die of the dysentery.
Make sure kindness.
Oregon Trail. Did you remember Oregon Trail?
So your studies of human and non-human animals indicate that females tend to change the likelihood of choosing a mate based on the decision of their female of other females. So, do you feel that makes a difference? Like, if all your friends dig a guy, is that guy more attractive to you because all your female friends are like, yeah, he's cute, he's good looking, blah blah blah. Does that change your?
Ew. No. That's
Yeah.
I mean, that's just me, but ew no.
It says it's a simple. That wine hit me. A sample of both single
Yeah,
and
right,
coupled
bro.
women were influenced by other women. And mate choice decisions include acceptance and mate rejection of participants, attractiveness ratings of men targeted, and willingness of a mate selection. I don't. This is technical. We also
Oh.
examined. Yeah, yes. It says we also examined. Where is it? And I'm reading really small fucking print. Why do they have to use such a small font to make life so difficult for John with the bad eyes?
To fuck with your head.
Satan. Uh, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think my buddies influence my decision on who I like or dislike, or who I'm going to sleep with and don't sleep with. I think you guys do with each other. I do. I
I
do. I
mean,
do.
I'm a terrible example of that. So
But when you were younger in high school, you don't think that your choices of
I
the
mean, don't get me wrong. When I was
yeah,
in 4th grade and 5th grade, all of us loved the New Kids on the Block,
yeah,
but everyone else liked Joey, while I liked Jonathan.
you like
He was
Jonathan.
the quiet one.
He
He
was
was the older one.
he was so quiet and he was so quiet and loved. Uh, yeah, I don't think like I remember when I was younger. Uh, Unfortunately, the street that I grew up, there's very, very, very few girls on our street. There was 2, and they were both off limits. So,
Oof.
yeah. So,
And if they weren't, you would get a punching too.
oh, you got a beating. You got a fucking beating. They had much older brothers, so they would just beat our ass if we were even hanging out at the house
Why
or
does that
hanging.
not surprise me in any way? That's so cliche.
Yeah, no, it was worse in the '80s because you took your beating and you went home and your mom just said, "Oh well." Today, the mom's like, "Who was he? Where is he at? Where's his parents at? I'm going to sue him." Back in the '80s, you got your ass whooped. Your mom didn't care. It's like, yeah, yeah, you probably had it coming. Go take a shower, clean up. Yeah, they were off limits, but this block was like 16 boys. It was just all boys on this block. There was no girls on this block, and there was 2. And like I said, you didn't talk to them. You didn't get nowhere near them at the bus stop. I remember they would stand by themselves at the bus stop, and we would all be like quite a distance away because we like, no, I don't feel like getting my ass kicked today. Yeah, hey, maybe this weekend. But yeah, no, but I do remember high school, and I do remember, yes, I do remember high school. Guys liking a group of us liking certain girls, and if the group liked that specific girl, that we all liked that specific girl. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like that was the one, and we'd all try to hit on her, and then if we
And
all,
everyone would fawn over her.
oh,
Oh,
you're so beautiful, you're so
she's
beautiful.
so pretty
Can I
with
carry?
locks of golden
Yeah,
hair.
can I carry your books?
Oh
Can I
dear.
carry? Can I carry your books to class? Or don't you go to class all the way on the other side? Yeah, that's okay. I'll be late. It's no big deal. Come on, you don't remember
Can you
that?
hear? No. Can you hear the eye roll that's happening over here? From
Hey, we had a lot
I,
of amount of
I'm a
time, and
girl. I don't.
you had to make your move, and that there was that 5 minutes in between class. You just hope to God
Maybe I
she.
was just not the cute girl in high school.
Oh, I doubt that, Dina. I doubt that, Dina. You had probably had a couple guys wanting to carry your books. You were just mean to them. Satan,
Dear high school assholes,
I will
message
burn
your
you.
hate mail to
I will burn you. Oh, did you have an
bring it,
older brother?
bitches.
Do you have an
I
older
did
brother?
not have. No, I'm the oldest.
Oh, you're the oldest. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You were just mean then. You were mean to the boys.
No,
Huh?
no, I was
Uh,
awkward and like
uh,
withdrawn and weird, and no one liked me.
were you the girl that showed up to class or the school every other day with different hair color? You throwing us off?
No, I
No,
wore a hoodie every day
you wore
so
the
I could
hoodie.
cover my face. No one look at me.
Yeah, yeah, high school was kind of fun. I mean, high school was fun. I enjoyed high school, but I kind of remember like the different, in the '80s, you had your different groups, but it seemed like we all kind of got along. You know what I mean? We had our preppies, you had your rockers, you had your stoners, you had your, band people. We had all our groups, but we kind of all, lunchtime, we were all together. Everybody was in the lunch area. Everybody was just kind of hanging out with each other. I mean, yeah, there was a few groups that didn't hang out with us or hang out with each other, but most of the time, everybody kind of hung out together and did things. I remember going to a lot of parties, and I laugh when I see 16 Candles, how they kept to try to keep the nerds out of the party, with when they came and knocked on it. Yeah, we didn't have that. I mean, you showed up. You had $2 to buy your cup. You
To
got
buy
in.
your cup with
Yeah,
your name written
yeah,
on in the sharp
yeah.
marker.
You didn't have to write your name on it. You just didn't want to lose that cup because it cost you another $2. But if you had $2, you got in. Nobody cared whether you were, whether you were a prep, a jock, a nerd, whatever. But then again, they were like orchard parties. If there was somebody's house party, yeah, then it got kind of specific. That group had a house party. That's who showed up for the house parties. But most of our parties were in like orchards out here. So if you just showed up and you had $2, come on in. There's the keg. Go fill it up. Here's your $2. Enjoy it. Have fun. When the keg runs out, go home. So yeah, we didn't kind of have that thing, but I kind of remembered like the '90s. I think changed, and I think that's what you're in the '90s kid, right? You're a
Yeah,
'90s in the high school. So yeah, I you had grunge. I can see the change, like in my cousin. Went from that nice, cute little girl, to all of a sudden all in black. Listening to Nirvana and I don't even know any of the other groups because I stopped listening to the music back then. But uh, kind of her change. All of a sudden going from this good little Catholic girl to all of a sudden this little you know grunge punk rocker, black dyed black hair, black nail polish, quiet hoodie, doesn't say nothing to nobody.
pretty much.
Oh, poor you, poor you. I'm glad I did. I'm always glad that I got through high school during the time that I did because I think I noticed the change. Like the '80s, I think it was great growing up in the '80s. I think things were easier than it was for you guys in the '90s. I think things got kind of
It was
different.
very different. I'll give
Yeah,
you that.
yeah. What else you want to talk about, Dina?
Oh, do you want to talk about the most disliked celebrity?
Let's do it because I got a couple of them. Let me see if I got this here. I'll move this here.
Mm.
So I want to kind of curious how many people filled out our questionnaire there. Oh God, I got a couple in there. Whoopi made the list.
Huh. Why will it not let me share this?
Yeah, Whoopi made that list. I'm sure. Oh, I saw it and then it went away. Click it
And then
again.
it went away.
Put it back up there. I got to click it when you click it. When it comes on, I have to click it. How come there's two of these? Oh wait, that's the never mind. I'm seeing two of me. I don't like that. There you go. Oh, there's an actual list. Ranker list.
There sure is.
Oh shit.
And number 1 is Amber Heard.
Now she's doing a movie, right? I think she got another movie job. Somebody
I
put
don't
her
know
in a new
why.
movie.
I don't know
Yeah.
how. She's gross. She's gross.
You don't want her shitting in your bed?
No one wants anyone shitting in anyone's
Nobody
bed.
wants that.
But
Yeah,
she wants to shit in your bed. So
Amber Heard. Let me see. I think she just did a movie. She has a movie coming out.
yeah, who hired her?
I don't know. The last movie she did was Aquaman. Or no. She's got. I
Yeah.
know she's coming back. Is she coming back for Aquaman and the Lost? I don't know. Who else is on your list? I'll look this up while you're doing
Number
that.
2, Ellen DeGeneres.
What? Yes.
Yeah, I know, right?
She should be number 1.
Well, Amber Heard. But
No, she should be number 1.
who does number 2 work for? No, Ellen DeGeneres is all her fame went to her head.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's mean too. You saw all those things about her, how she treats her
Yeah.
her employees, and some of their guests have really hated her because she tries to bring out some stuff that they shouldn't be talking about on their show.
Mhm.
Good. I hate her anyway.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. James Charles. Not a fan also. If you don't know who they
I don't
are,
know who that. I don't know who that is. Who is that?
James Charles is the first trans
Oh yeah.
CoverGirl model.
Okay.
And they are very edgy, and they are very spoiled, and they are very freaking annoying.
Now is that the one that's not the same one that's Bud Light, right? That's not the Bud Light person.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't
I
follow
don't know.
that one.
Me either.
Moving on. Jake Paul.
Yeah.
If you don't know who Jake Paul is, Jake Paul was a Disney kid. Jake Paul was a
he a Disney kid?
He was a Disney kid.
Oh, I did not know that. That's okay. So he went Disney to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
And not well. The transition was not great. He should not do more things.
Well, he's the one who, I mean, I didn't know he was a Disney kid, but I know the story in the beginning with the YouTube channel, and it took off, and then he recorded a dead body or something like that, and then he went off the rails, and everybody just started fucking attacking him.
Edgy.
And he cleaned his shit up or whatever. All right. Fuck you, Jake Paul.
Yep. 6ix9ine.
I don't know.
I don't know if you know who 6ix9ine is. I had to do research to figure out who the F he is. This human went to jail for being a gangbanger.
Oh.
And then when they got out of jail, just rolled over on everybody. Not a great person. He named names.
Yeah,
Number 6, Bill Cosby.
He should be higher on that list, that bastard.
Well, I don't know some of the newer people, so I understand why this vote happened.
Dude, he is allegedly, I'm going to cover my ass on
piece of shit. Yeah,
he has been raping women for 40
shit.
plus years. It should be up a lot higher in that fucking list. Allegedly.
Kanye. I hate Kanye. Oh my goodness.
All right,
I don't
here you
like
go.
Kanye. There's nothing that he says that is awesome. There's nothing that he does that is awesome. Goodbye.
All right, let me ask you this though, Deana. Do you hate him less now that he's shutting up? He hasn't been out in the spotlight. He's trying to stay
It
out of
doesn't make me hate him less. It just makes me relieved that maybe
it.
stupid things will not be emitted into the universe.
You don't want
God.
Kanye West for 2025 or
No,
2026.
God, no. I don't want Trump. No, God. Please just stop with all of that. We're moving on. Machine Gun Kelly, also someone everyone loves to hate.
Yeah,
Machine Gun Kelly is engaged to Megan Fox right now.
yeah.
Is
Did he?
that still
They're not
going
married
on?
yet. They're not married yet. There's still hope for
No, I
me.
think they're engaged. That's a couple that everyone loves to hate because ew plus ew equals eh.
Well, I'm just glad you didn't get mad at me for what I just said here before you changed. I said there's still hope for me with her that she's not married.
If you like trash, my friend, enjoy your trash.
No, I don't want her.
Number 9, Kylie Jenner.
I don't know
I
enough
mean,
about
it's
her to hate
so
her.
easy to hate Kylie Jenner. It's so easy.
Yeah,
She is the daughter of a Kardashian Jenner
right.
situation.
Yep.
Her dad mom is abusive dad mom. No, you don't get to be.
Slash.
There, I have a whole situation about that. That's a whole other episode. Moving on. Oh look, number 10, another Kardashian.
Kim.
Oh Kim, oh Kim. Do you want to know why she's on this list? Because
Yeah,
her husband is
yeah,
on this list.
yeah.
Why did you do that to yourself, Kim? You could have been so much better. She could have been a
And
contender.
this one's
All
married to a
right.
Kardashian.
Travis Scott is married to a Kardashian. Oh dear Lord. They
Isn't
just
he?
keep finding the winners. I don't know. I thought that's what you just said.
What's his name? Travis
Travis
Scott.
Scott. I think you're thinking of Travis Barker. Not the same.
Uh,
Travis Barker was an amazing drummer that I used to respect. And then he went to a wedding with a Kardashian dressed as a freaking priest.
yeah.
I don't like you anymore, Travis Barker. What have you done? What have you done? Number 12, Amy Schumer. I also don't like her.
I don't either.
Oh God. She said if Trump got elected, she would move to Canada and speak French. Why are you still here, Amy Schumer?
Yeah,
Why are
go.
you
Nobody's
still here?
stopping you.
Bye. We won't miss you.
Yeah.
Donald Trump Jr. Yep, that speaks for itself. Kendall Jenner also speaks for itself. I don't. Nope.
Yeah,
Oh
see,
yeah.
he dated Kendall.
Which huh?
Kendall Jenner or whatever her name is.
Kendall Jenner dated who?
Travis Scott.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah.
Please never again. Oh dear Lord. Okay, moving on. Because everyone can agree we can hate Mark Zuckerberg, right?
Yes. I hate him, but I am glad that he had Facebook because I would have never met you. That's how I
That's
switch. That's how I
fair
switch
point.
it. That's how I switch
That
it.
is a fair point. This podcast would not exist
Yeah.
with us
Yeah,
if
I
it
hate
weren't for
him
Mark.
for
I hate you, you stupid Mark Zuckerberg, but thanks anyways.
what is that? Let's just say we have the hate love relationship with Zuckerberg. We love to hate
Yeah,
him.
we'll move on with that.
Who,
Megan Dush. Pretty
who ma-
sure the only reason people dislike her is because she's a British Kardashian.
Yes, and I don't know enough about her. I just started watching Suits.
I
Is
don't.
it Suits? Yeah, Suits, right? Isn't that the show she was on with the lawyers? I just started watching it. It's on Netflix, and I just started watching this, and I didn't watch it in the beginning when it first came out, so I kind of heard all about that show and how she was just such a great actress in that show, and I'm watching it now, and I'm like, she had like minimal lines in that series. She didn't really say much, and I didn't feel like, okay, this she was a great actress in it, and I can see why she never got any big roles after that show because she really didn't do it. I'll be honest with you, I don't find her very attractive at all.
She's
Yeah.
just okay in every way. She's
Yeah.
just okay.
Yeah.
Chrissy Teigen. I love hating Chrissy Teigen.
Mm. I don't know enough about her. I know who she's married to. I know what show she
Yep.
does, but I don't know. I really haven't seen anything on her like social media, bad stuff about her. So I couldn't say yay or nay
She
on.
is the next generation's Jenny McCarthy. Don't
Oh,
vaccinate. That whole situation. I'd love to
oh,
hate her. She is so opinionated, and I think she should shut the hell up.
yeah. Okay,
Everyone's a stay-at-home mom. Just because you're famous doesn't make you fancy.
that's right. I agree with you there.
Thank you. Moving
Keep
on.
your Gwyneth Paltrow's on
Gwyneth
that.
Paltrow because of the goop. You know what? I don't hate Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't care what anybody says.
I
The
can't hate
goop
her
is
either.
she's a legacy because of her mother. Blythe
Yeah,
Danner is also a very famous actress,
yeah,
but she created an empire for herself just investigating things that she's trying to be Oprah for herself, and I
right,
commend
right.
her for that. You know what? Oprah's Oprah, and Gwyneth Paltrow actually made a person named Apple. So moving on.
Isn't she? Hold on, isn't she the one that just beat that lawsuit, right? With that fucking guy trying to sue her on the ski resort. You heard about that, right?
I don't have an
Yeah,
answer for that.
this dude runs into her at a ski resort, ends up getting hurt, and then tries to switch it around, saying that she hit him when they were coming down the slope, and she it just ended a couple weeks ago, I think, and she won the case. And I thought maybe that's why she's on this list because everybody was saying she got away with being a celebrity and winning that case because she was Gwyneth Paltrow, but her lawyers pretty much showed it, exactly what happened, and with other witnesses saying that he ran into her.
I
But
know
yeah,
nothing about
yeah,
this.
yeah. It was on court TV. It was on court TV. It was a
Oh,
huge trial.
okay.
It was a huge trial. And I bet you that's why she's on this list is because everyone,
I
that
don't know. I
celebrity.
looked this list up like 3 days ago, so I don't know how
Uh,
recent that is. I don't have an answer for that.
hmm I love gossip.
Number 19 is Justin Bieber. I
Yeah,
also love hating him because bitch can't write lyrics.
yeah. What for me, I'm glad. Like number one, I'm glad that he grew up. Okay, and I get it. All the shit that he went through in the beginning. That's tough. I mean, everybody makes fun of him. I'm like, think of yourself at that
Oh, I'm a
age.
child prodigy.
Yeah,
Sorry, let's
yeah.
make this face.
Think of what kind of person what kind of person you are. Now, just picture yourself that young with $250 million, and tell me you're not going to
Those
be an
changes
asshole.
I could have made.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would be. I don't. I put it this. I don't think I would be the same person I am or I was at 12 with $250 million.
I guess it's a fair point. I guess
Yeah.
it's a fair
I
point.
get what he went through. I'm glad he's growing up and he's not doing the stupid shit that he was doing before.
But it's so sad
Do I think he's
to me.
talented? Uh, he may not be able to write lyrics, but there's very few people on this earth that can basically grab any instrument in a band and start playing it. And he can. He can play drums, he can play guitar, he can play bass, he can play saxophone. He can play just about
I
any
can't
instrument.
play wind instruments, but I literally can play everything else you just listed.
That's cool. See, and I think that's pretty cool when someone can actually do that. Good for him. I hate him
But I
too.
don't do this. Wait,
Yeah.
does it match the picture? I'm trying to
Yeah.
match the picture.
Yeah. Who's next on that listy?
Okay, sorry.
Oh, you're trying to copy his
Yeah,
look?
I was trying to copy the picture. Did you see it? Was it like that?
That to me, I'm looking at that picture and I'm thinking that's me when I'm going. Oh my God! Did you put pineapple
Oh,
on that pizza? What the fuck?
they better put pineapple on that pizza. That shit's good.
Did you put pineapple on that
It was
pizza?
so good. This
Oh
makes me
yes, yes, I'm
sad.
with you. I
This is the
dislike this guy
last.
with a passion.
I love James Corden.
I love
He's
him
been
too.
on 2 episodes of Doctor Who.
Yeah,
I love James Corden.
I think he's funny. I think he's brilliant. I think the late night late show, I think was a great show. I just don't like the fact the way he treats people, and that's why he's on this list. Is the way he treats people outside of
I wish I'd actually told you anything about why they're on this list. It just tells you who they are.
yeah, no, he treats restaurant personnel like shit. He treats yeah,
Really?
he is terrible. He is terrible.
Damn you, James Corden.
There's so many stories about him treating people outside of Hollywood like shit. And he's just better.
That
He acts like he's
first
better
one,
than everybody. Uh,
that's terrible.
uh,
That's I didn't know that, and now I want to thumbs down him
it
also.
all
Thumbs
kind of
down.
started with him getting caught with the way he was doing the karaoke show, carpool karaoke.
Carpool karaoke is the only segment anyone else. There's
Right.
the video.
Well, someone actually recorded them doing the show, and they were on a trailer. The car's never really moving. It's on a trail.
Obviously,
Well, no one knew that. Everyone had just assumed they acted like they were actually driving the vehicles while they were doing the carpool karaoke. But there were certain situations where the car was actually on a trailer. Well, someone actually got a video of the trailer, them in the truck on a trailer, and recorded, and that kind of started the whole backlash with him. Yeah, I'm a gossip. I love Hollywood guys, so this is right down my alley. I read all that shit, Dina.
how did I know you would really, really like this segment?
Yeah. These names, I know most of these names, but yeah, he is very
I most
bad with
Yeah,
civil service people.
I
Fast
didn't
food
know
run,
that.
yeah, just really horrible. And I just don't get that part. I mean, that person is trying their hardest because you are a celebrity and going above and beyond what they would have treated the regular person at that table. So
Right.
for
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I've been down that road. I mean, like, to me, yes, we talked about this before about tipping and stuff. Certain things that are responsible for that the waiter is actually responsible for. When it comes to food, that's outside their responsibility. The
Hmm.
waiter is not responsible that it's over your steak is overcooked or your steak is cold, or unless it's been sitting there and they've been trying to get you to come and pick it up. But when it comes to the food prep part of it in the kitchen, I don't blame the waiter or the waitress for that. Now, if the steak comes back and I said I wanted it rare and you mistakenly wrote, well done, and it's your fault, yeah, you know what, I'm going to be pissed at you. But like, I guess the story with him is something about a fucking poached egg, and he made the waiter, he sat there and had the waiter return this poached egg for his wife like 3 or 4 times. And finally James got pissed off, stood up, and started yelling at the waiter that if
Really? I
yeah,
don't know this story. I need to
yeah,
Google this.
yeah, if do I have to get up and go into the kitchen and show you how to make a poached egg or something like that?
Who do you think you are? Freaking.
I was just like, dude, yeah, there's a lot of bad beefs, but I love that show. You're right. I mean, it's been a while. That show has made me laugh because, it was David's show. And I'm just, I'm a big fan of David Letterman. I'm a big fan of fucking Conan. And the guy that had that show before him, Craig Ferguson, was hilarious. Greg Ferguson made me laugh. So when Greg left and this guy came in, and it was just kind of fun. It was a fun show. But when you start treating people like shit like that, that's where I just like, dude, I'm not watching that show no more. If that's the kind of asshole you are to regular people because you're a celebrity, go back to
Yeah,
fucking
that is.
England. Go back to fucking England.
I'm pretty sure they didn't want him, and that's why he's here.
I'm kind of surprised who they. I love late night television, especially late night talk shows. And I started watching when I was a little bit younger. Johnny Carson, of course. I'm going to date myself, but David Letterman for me was like the guy. David made me laugh. I thought his segments were funny. They were more catered to the where Johnny was kind of catering to his audience, which was, the older demographic already in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, catering to, that's what he catered to that group. Where David catered to the kind of the kind of senior and college people, with this stupid pet tricks. Stupid pet tricks is the most brilliant fucking segment ever on TV. And, to get people to bring in their pets on national television and to show off stupid pet tricks, these stupid tricks that you taught your animals to do, just friggin' hilarious. And the stuff he did during his shows, he did some stupid funny sketches, and I just love that. I love late night television, and it just sucks now that I can't stand Jimmy Fallon. Now, I think Jimmy Fallon should have been on that list.
Really?
I think he's the most fake fucking TV host
He's
ever.
so likable.
I'm sorry. He is so fake.
I like Jimmy Fallon.
You can't tell me that his face, his reactions to he's like they're fake laughs. He just reacts to, he knows it, like he just laughs because he knows he's supposed to be laughing, even though he doesn't find it funny, he's going to laugh.
Oh, there's moments, absolutely. I'll admit, like he's trying to egg on the crowd, like let's laugh at this because it's funny.
Eh,
Because sometimes
eh,
it's not that funny.
no.
But I feel like Jimmy Fallon is genuine. I always like Jimmy Fallon.
I think he's talented. I give him that. I do. But I just seems like his he doesn't let his guest speak. He talks over his guest. He laughs when like
It depends on the guest.
it's like a delay laugh. It's like he sees that the guest is laughing, and he's like, "Oh shit, I should be laughing," like that, and like he'll just do this, and he always covers his face because he knows it's not genuine. You noticed that, right? With him, like he's laughing. He's
That's
no.
fair. I don't know. I only ever watched Jimmy Fallon on YouTube, and I
Yeah,
always like the segment where he does the helium balloons, where he makes people talk on it. That never gets old for me ever.
yeah,
That shit's funny.
yeah. And there's stories about him that a lot of the people that worked on SNL with him during that time really hated him because he would always break character. He would always laugh when he wasn't supposed to laugh, and he would screw up other people's lines, but he got the laughs. And to him, that was more important than you getting your lines out, and without, breaking character or laughing when you're not supposed to. There's like all tons. I'm a gossip. I love Hollywood gossip. I would love to do like a whole show just all gossip because I love all that part of it. Yeah, like he's like one of those people from SNL that people that were on during his time just hate it because he would just screw up his lines, screw up, he would break character, laugh when he's not supposed to laugh, and he
Well,
think,
I mean, the same thing could be said about Chevy Chase. Everyone hated
yeah,
Chevy Chase. To this day, people still talk about how much they hate working with Chevy Chase, but
yeah,
he still gets work.
yeah. Oh, Jimmy's perfect for that, that talk show because they wanted to try to draw in that younger crowd that took off and started watching, started going on social media and not watching late night television. But I miss the interview. I miss Johnny Carson. I miss that. I don't need to do all these funny sketches to keep my audience happy. Where Johnny, he kept you in the interview. He kept you interested in the guest. He didn't have to have the guest go play some stupid game, charades or do this other. I don't care if fucking, you
Sure.
know, can play charades. I want to hear, I want to hear what's going on in their lives. I want to hear about the movie. I want to see the clip. I want to hear what's going on in their lives, like Johnny did. Johnny was always, the guest came. They talked about, their movie, whatever movie they were in. They talk about that person's life, how they're, the kids and all that. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear. I don't care if you can play charades. I don't care if you can guess what's in this box. I don't want to see though. I want to see, I don't want to hear karaoke singing on the Tonight Show, all that stuff. I don't want that. Unless it's
Or
Taylor Swift in
karaoke.
a nice short,
Unless
short
it's Taylor
skirt,
Swift.
showing off
You
her
know,
fantastic
Seth
legs.
MacFarlane did one of those.
Steph MacFarlane, yeah.
Seth MacFarlane did do one of those with Ariana Grande, and they almost got in a car accident.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Him, Jimmy Fallon, and I don't like Jimmy Kimball for obvious reasons. I don't like Kimball because he is a liberal and I can't
Well,
stand him. And I think anyone that focuses so much on Trump and so little on Biden, you're there to entertain us. It's late night television. I don't care. I don't need to know your political status. I don't need to know what you think is right and wrong. That's not your job. Your job is there to entertain me and entertain your guests with the guests that you have on the shows. So I don't need to know how you voted. I don't care how you voted. I don't care what your opinion is of what's going on in the Ukraine. I don't need to know all that stuff. I want to know about the guests that you have on that show that night. That's important to me. I want to be entertained there. I'm trying to get away from the news. The only reason you watch late night television is to get away from all the nonsense, all the bullshit, all the wars and all that nonsense. I want to laugh, not, you know, hear you do some sketch about Donald Trump, orange hair, you know.
well, the Cheetos, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I want to laugh. That's what late night television used to be. The late night talk shows. It was about laughter. It's about learning something that you didn't. And granted, now we have social media, so nothing is like it was 50 years ago. You didn't know what John Wayne was doing on his free time. You know what I mean? Unless he was on one of these shows. But now today, everybody's business is everywhere. So you kind of
Yeah.
maybe I get that point. Maybe that's why it's the way it is today because there's so much mass information everywhere. So, but to me, I mean, I don't want to know. I don't want to know about your political views. I don't care who you voted for. I just want to laugh. It's late night television. I want to laugh. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about, Deana, or should we head on out?
Uh, I don't know. I just pulled up the Ariana Grande Seth MacFarlane rendition of
We can't
Suddenly
play it.
Seymour.
We
I
can't play.
know.
Yeah.
Suddenly
Hey, Deana,
Seymour.
I'm on a streak. I've gone a month without a friggin' strike so far. It's been tough.
Well, I guess we can't do it side by side.
We can't. Yeah, that one for sure. And who does it belong to? CBS, I think.
I don't know who that song belongs to.
If it's one of the networks, it's a known. I could play 10 seconds of it and I'll get banned.
All right. I guess we're not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I say we call it a night.
That's cool, man. It's late here for me.
Yeah, I
It's
got
almost
my
11.
I got my
I'm tired.
little grandson with me tonight. He's had to listen to the show, so I'm gonna have to hear
What
that
a
now.
good little man.
What about the late? That's our conversation.
Never mind.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit more about that lady with the G-sized cup?
Never you mind.
Never you mind. Talk to your mother. All right, Dean.
Does your mother know you're watching this?
Yeah,
Don't
does
tell
your
her.
mother
Don't
know you're
tell her.
listening to this tonight? All right, we are
Also
out
don't
of
tell-
here. We're going to cut it short a little bit tonight. We thank you, Deana. This was fun doing it, just you and I, or you and me. Which is the proper one? You and I, right?
Me and my
You
John.
and me. It was fun doing the show, just us two. I liked it. It was fun. We didn't have
was a good
Jennifer
time.
interrupting our conversation.
With her crunching noises and all the eating of the foods.
I'm just kidding, Jen. If you're
She just makes me hungry. It's just
Maybe
not
I'm
fair.
not. Maybe I'm not kidding, but no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was nice. I had fun doing it. Just you and I. It was fun doing it. I
It was
enjoyed
good
it.
times.
And we should do it more often. But we are out of here. We will be back next week. I'm trying to get everything set up. We'll have some guests, in-house guests, and there will be other people. I'm going to try to get people to come in
Ooh,
with some
house
top.
calls.
Yeah. So as long as I'm trying to get that all dialed in, got the new laptop. I had to return that other one. I got a new one, and I told them, I said, it's the malware. It's all that malware, or is that what they call it?
Malware.
Malware that's on these laptops and our phones. And that's what it was. It was a backdoor app or program that was on that other laptop that got hacked, and they hacked my laptop. And I was like, it's fucking brand new. Thank God I didn't have any information on there yet because it was fucking brand spanking new. So I didn't load anything on that. I just left it on that night to updo all the new updates for Windows. And I figured I'd just reboot it in the morning and good to go, right? And nope.
Cortana wants your
And so
soul.
all these things started popping up. No, I don't need any of that. I don't need this. I don't need women over 50 looking for men in their 20s. I didn't need all that.
Sure?
All right, Deana. Thank you, everybody. We'll see everybody next week. And peace and out. Which button? Wait, hold on. Right here. This one. I think. Did I hit it?
I'm